Visibility basics and fundamentals. Visibility is the degree to which an organization is noticed and recognized by its target audience. It includes how visible the NGO is on social media, search engines, and also traditional media. Visibility can also refer to the NGO's presence in the community, how its message is communicated, and how well known it is to the stakeholders. Visibility is essential for an NGO for the following reasons: attracting donors, raising awareness, and a visible NGO has a higher chance of reaching more people and spreading its message. Impact basics and fundamentals. Impact is the positive or negative effect that an organization or project has on people, the environment, or society as a whole. Understanding impact is critical for organizations to ensure that their activities are aligned with their mission and goals. How can you access impact? First, identify your goals and objectives. That is always the first step. Second, develop indicators. Indicators are measurable variables that can be used to assess the impact of activities. Indicators should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bounded. Collect data. Data can be collected using different methods, including surveys, interviews, focus groups, and observations. It is important to ensure that the data collected is reliable and valid. Fourth is analyze data. The data should be analyzed to determine whether the organization's activities are achieving the intended goals and objectives. And lastly, communicate your results. The results of the impact assessment should be communicated to stakeholders, including beneficiaries, donors, partners, and your own staff. Corporate identity and branding. The corporate identity is how your business presents itself to the outside world. Essentially, any communication or information you see when you interact with the brand is part of its corporate identity. Although logo design sits under corporate identity, the term reaches far beyond this visual icon to encompass elements such as fonts, illustrations, colors, photography, and animation. In the next seconds, you will see an example of our website and how we created it. And you will see an example of a brand guide. You can use it as an example for yours. Have fun! Internal and external communication. Internal communication is all about promoting effective communications among people within an organization. It involves producing and delivering messages and campaigns on behalf of management, as well as facilitating a dialogue with the people who make up the organization. This can mean anything from announcing a new policy or informing people of an upcoming event. Each of these types uses a specific channel to achieve its internal communication goal. Example, verbal, electronic, and a paper form. External communication is the transmission of information with clients, dealers, customers, the government, or authorities. A customer's feedback is also external communication. An organization invests a lot of time and money to improve their image through external communication. Common external communication forms are a response to a customer, press conference, annual reports, print media, face to face meeting, tender documents, feedbacks, and questionnaires. Media relations involve working with the media with the aim of informing the general public about the strategies and methods of an organization against the background of a serious and credible appearance. In contrast to public relations, which is about developing relationships between the mass media and general public, media work is about the relationship between a company or organization and journalists. As a business owner, you know that media relations are an important aspect of public relations. Ultimately, the relationship you have with the media will determine whether or not you can benefit from different outlets. When stories are highlighted by the media, there are several benefits to their businesses. This includes increased brand awareness, a strengthening of the reputation, and higher sales and success for the company. What is storytelling? Storytelling is the art of conveying a message or sharing information through a narrative using elements such as characters, plot, and emotions to engage the audience and make the content memorable and relatable. Storytelling involves a two-way interaction between a storyteller and one more listener. The responses of the listeners influence the telling of the story. In fact, storytelling emerges from the interaction and cooperative, coordinated efforts of teller and audience. For example, an NGO like Save the Children uses storytelling to humanize their work, making it more relatable and compelling for supporters and donors. By sharing a real life story of the people they serve, they create emotional connections that inspire action and foster empathy. How can you create your story? Identify an inspiring story from an NGO's work, highlighting the characters, the conflict, and resolutions. Then develop a multimedia storytelling campaign for the NGO, incorporating written narratives, photos, and videos. And practice storytelling techniques by presenting a compelling story about the NGO to a group of potential supporters or donors, focusing on creating emotional connections and conveying the organization's mission. Social media advertising is a must if you're looking to reach a new targeted audience fast. Like it or not, organic reach is harder and harder to achieve, and the days of going viral without a little boost might be gone forever. All the major social networks offer advertising options. That doesn't mean you should use all of them. When choosing where to place your ads, it's also helpful to know which networks are most popular with your target audience. Where's your target group most engaged, most concentrated, and most accessible? Targeting teens? TikTok is where to find them. Moms, meanwhile, love Facebook. In the following video, you will see how Google Ads work. Have fun! What is an impact strategy? It is different for every organization. For social and impact investors, it is critical because it guides everything they do. Impact strategy only means one thing: it clearly spells out the intent of the investor. What makes a good strategy? The impact strategy should be developed and owned by those who will take it forward. It should get to the heart of what the investment is about to achieve. It also creates the space for important or difficult conversations. Impact measurement. As discussed earlier, visibility and impact are critical for the success of an NGO. Impact measurement is the process of collecting and analyzing data. Digital tools can be used to enhance the impact and making it easier and more efficient. The following are some of the digital tools that an NGO can use. First, an online survey. They can be used to collect data from beneficiaries, partners, and other stakeholders. Second, social media analytics. Platforms provide data on engagement, reach, and other metrics that can be used to measure the impact of the NGO. Third is website analytics. They provide data on website traffic, user behavior, and other important metrics. Fourth are tracking software. They can be used to manage data related to impact measurement. It can help organizations to track progress, monitor performance, and communicate their results. And fifth are data visualization tools. They can be used to create graphs, charts, and other visual aids that make it easier to understand and communicate data. In the last chapter of Module 4, Visibility and Impact, you can find tools and best practices. I hope you learned something in our module and you can take it away for your future. Good luck for your NGO.